What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode of The Oval, Season 3, Episode 14, The Command Performance. And that is what Victoria called herself giving, okay? Listen, they had to take Victoria back up into the office, right? You know, and I mean, carried her ass like a sack, okay? Put her down in the chair, and as soon as dude left, Donald sat there and was like, and she popped her ass up. I said, Victoria, you got to stop playing, okay? You got to stop playing these games or whatever. You know, she was like, how did I do? How did I do? I'm sitting here like, bitch, you didn't convince me. But Donald said, I guess I almost believed it for a second. I almost believed you had that shit in you, all right? Meanwhile, she trying to feel like, is it working? Looking at the stuff online and seeing what the response was, and he said for the most part it's kind of mixed, but it's too early to tell. But I would say that yeah, probably it is. But see, this is where Victoria be losing me. All right, Victoria, you get so much. I don't understand it. Now we're talking about this command performance that you just did. You know what I'm saying? You put on this show so that you can make the VP look bad, okay, and make people have doubts in their minds about what it is that he said, and look at y'all in a favorable light. That's fine, trying to make it seem that it's some questionable stuff that's going on, but it's more so on the VP side. I get that. I get that, right? You're trying to create reasonable doubt, okay? But then you go into talking about Donald and him not knowing where his wife at, and at first I was like, why is she bringing her up? Because at first she was like, oh, this is why. She said she needs to get to the hospital. I guess now she got to go to the hospital and make it look like she, is a grieving mother or whatever, and a concerned mother since she done put on this command performance. Maybe I need to go look. I got to change my wardrobe to make it look like I care. Maybe I should call your mama. I mean, your wife. Oh, that's right. You don't know where your wife is. Is that the case? And I'm sitting here like, okay, cool. And I forgot that the VP did say that Lily was on the team, okay, as a witness to understand to all of this stuff that was going on. I said, all right. But then she gets into this whole tirade of, oh, where's that assistant with the high booty, the high hard booty, okay? You like looking at his booty, don't you? He was just so naive about his girl. He's so in love. He ain't gonna do nothing with you. Oh, you want my husband too. Hunter ain't gonna never sleep with you. He like women. He addicted to sex with women and all this. And I'm just like, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky? Vicky, ma'am. Donald don't want that man. Okay? Donald don't want none of them little boys. To be quite honest, he probably would do something with Allan. Allan look like he'll probably do it if he needs to. You know what I'm saying? He just gives me that type of tease, all right? And I'm just sitting here like, leave that man alone with this whole situation. Okay. Meanwhile, let's get to Allan right quick. Okay. All of this just got through playing on news. Okay. About the son going into to the hospital, his attempt to take himself out, and he's still sitting on the couch with Alonzo, and Alonzo still don't believe him. And I'm like, Alonzo, open up your eyes. Like, I just don't understand, why is it so hard for him not to believe him or to even think that this is a possibility? Because these lips, baby, they be getting dry. It's because I think I ain't had that much water today, and I think I feel a little bit dehydrated. Because my tongue a little dry too. But, I'll lubricate when I finish. I've been talking a lot tonight. But anyway, no, I'm just like, Alonzo, open up your eyes. Like, come on, open up your mind. It is Hunter and Victoria. Like, this woman literally told you to beat her son's ass if you need to. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that you cannot? This is your friend. He just lost his girl. You really think that he's going to make up something and he's going to be so delusional and so casually saying it to you or whatever? Like, he's begging for help, okay? Alonzo said, listen, I ain't got time for this. I'm going to go home to my bitch. I said, oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, and Allan just begging. He just needs somebody to listen to him. He just needs somebody to comfort him. I said, Alonzo, go ahead and hug him, okay? And it ain't even got to be in no sexual way. Just, men can hug each other. Just to be like, bro, I'm here for you. That's all he need. Okay, he need a little bit of comfort. Nobody is. I hate the fact that I did not like Allan when he first got on here because of what he was doing to Ellie. But now I kind of like him and I empathize with him because I'm just like, somebody just hug him. He is reaching out. He is suffering, okay? And the people that he is turning to, they are not being there for him the way that he needs them to. Okay, I said, Alonzo, just hug him. And he asking him, listen, why don't you just leave me the gun? He give him the gun. He said, listen, I'm going to work tomorrow. Are you coming in? Yeah, you better not bring that. No, they ain't gonna bring it. He was like, I'm gonna check. I'm sitting here like, because at first Alonzo asked if he was scared. Even though Allan said no, we know he's scared, okay? This Victoria that we're talking about. I'm just sitting here like, Alonzo, you could be a better friend. Sometimes we have to read the room, all right? Anyway, then we get to this whole situation. Barry, girl, Barry, if Richard, who is working in the White House, is telling you to hush, okay? I can't tell you anything that's going on. Why do you keep on badgering him to get him to tell you what's happening, okay? Leave it the freak alone, all right? He obviously is telling you this for your own good. And you can't pick up on context clues either. And it ain't even no goddamn context clues. He literally telling you for your own good, you need to not know nothing, okay? Because you're not supposed to be privy to it. And I'm just sitting here like, Barry, see, this is why, Barry, I be on your side, but then sometimes you be acting like Zeke, okay? This is the original Zeke, bitch. Because this motherfucker be just, that's all we need is a thick-ass tongue and some thick-ass, girl, that's all we fucking need with Barry. I said, Barry, let it go. Let it go. Next thing you know, Nancy, Richard, come look. I said, Nancy, first of all, I would have told Richard. If I was Richard, I would have told Nancy, listen, first of don't you call my name like the house is on fire. Okay? Don't you call my name like you are in trouble and you not. Just to have him look at something that he probably already seen before, okay? About the first son being in the hospital. I'm sitting here like, why are we so hyped up about this? We don't like them, okay? And here go Barry. Yeah, I heard something about that earlier on the radio. So if you heard it on the radio, obviously you heard it in the car with Richard, so he already knew. Richard is acting silly. Okay, I said, Richard, why you acting like you ain't know? Barry just said y'all heard it earlier, so whatever. But anyway, Nancy was up there talking to him like, listen, I got your dinner ready. But he was like, Priscilla was talking to me and she told me some stuff. He said, what did she say? She told me everything. Oh my God, she told you everything. Yes, I said, Richard, what did you expect? Richard, you literally told her to go over there to Nancy and to tell her everything that was going on because she needs somebody to speak to. Okay, so at this point, what do you think she was just going to say? Talk about Sam? If she talk about Sam, she's gonna obviously bring up Victoria. So of course, and at this point, I should put that on the goddamn coffee mug. At this point, okay, and basically, to be quite honest, those my phrases. Y'all already know. Anyway, so I was just like, Nancy. Nancy said, why don't you just suspend her? Because first she said, why don't you just suspend her? He said, first of all, I'm not her boss, so I can't do that. I'm like, you know what, Richard? It is out of your hand. Whatever happens to Priscilla, happens to Priscilla. And then here go Nancy. Nancy talked about something. Why don't you tell her boss then? I said, Nancy, we don't snitch. We don't snitch. We're going to be just like you were, okay? We're going to keep it quiet for 20 plus years until that person die off, all right? Ooh, I went there. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. But anyway, after that, she did what she had to do. Richard, Nancy said, let me go get your food, okay? Your food up in the kitchen. Let me go heat that up for you. I said, that's the least you can do, boo-boo. Meanwhile, Cal is up in, the little makeshift jail downstairs. And Sam come up in there. And he basically like, you're going to go to jail because I'm in here against my will. And he was like, no. The VP told me to put you up in here. There's a warrant out here for you to be up in here. And he was like, oh, Where's Donald? Where's Donald? Do Donald know? Do Donald know? I said, baby boy, you about to blow your spot up. Is that what happening? Because you asking about Donald too much. You ain't even saying chief of staff. You said Donald. 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 And it was like, what Donald need to know about it for? He said, listen, just tell me everything that you need to know, that I need to know about what's going on with the president, that's going on with this whole situation. I need to know everything, all right? And, it is what it is. Because Sam was not finna let him out. And at this point, Sam even called on and was like, you're sure enough asking about Donald a lot. What's going on with that? It's because I'm fucking him. And Sam said, what? He was like, I'm fucking him, okay? I'm doing it all over again, over and over. That's what he be saying, over and over and over. I said, Now, Cal, I don't even want to imagine it, okay? I really don't. Y'all know I'm into some stuff, but, he pissed me off, so no, I don't want to imagine that. I said, no, Cal. Sam said, oh, I kind of figure it makes sense now. But yeah, I just want to know everything. He was like, okay, I'll tell you this. The Hunter wasn't brought in to actually make rules or to actually do anything. He was only there because he's in the pocket of these global corporations, and he's just there to do their dirty work, to sign off on their things, and that's it. He's just a face, okay? That's all that he is. And I said, well, we already know that. So, give us some other stuff. Basically, he didn't say nothing else, and Sam just put him in there, and he gonna say, you gonna rule the day. You, your wife, your family, your peoples, y'all gonna rule the day that you ever met me and did this to me. I said, oh, rule? Rule? I said, baby, we don't say that up in this day and age no more. I said, you sound like somebody old ass grandmama talking about something. You're gonna rule the day that you pissed me off. I said, Cal, you're not scaring this man, because at this point, you're not even scaring me. I ain't even shaking in my boots. I said, calm down, Cal. Okay? Sam walked his ass out of there. He walked his ass out of there so calmly, like, gotcha. Meanwhile, Kareem, Sharon, and Dale come back to the house. Dale, he's so in pain, and he's so delirious at this point, he got to sit down. And so he get a phone call from Donald talking about something. Is he here? Is he there? Is he there? No, he ain't there. No, I'm dead serious. He's not here. Click. And Sharon was like, who was that? Was that him? Yeah, that was him. Kareem like, who is him? What are y'all talking about? So at this point, it was like, damn, we can't keep it a secret no more. We might as well just go ahead and tell him. That was the dude that came over there and had me shot because, the guy that I was with, he fucking around with, and he the chief of staff. Okay, that's who it is. Kareem said, you gotta be fucking kidding me, okay? Now, Kareem reacted the same way I probably would have reacted, like, what? And then Sharon said, I mean, yeah, he the same guy that came in and took me or whatever, kidnapped me and took me to the president or whatever. That's who he went to take me to, who was trying to, get with me or whatever because he liked me, he's obsessed with me and all this stuff. Why are you so obsessed with me? Mariah Carey. And Kareem again was looking like, I mean, if y'all didn't want to tell me, y'all could have just really just said, I'm not telling you shit. But y'all ain't got to make up this lie. I was like, we dead ass, okay? I was like, wait a minute, y'all for real? Dead ass, Kareem. Why would we make up this lie to you? For what? It was like, y'all scared. Like, we're really scared. He was like, did y'all call the police? No, we can't call the police because what they gonna do? They don't do, listen, they could come after us. He was like, oh my God. Okay, if that's what y'all say happened, that's what y'all say happened. But this is like blowing my mind. So let me just take a walk. I said, no, you keep your butt here because I knew as soon as he walked out where he was going to go. Kareem is that type of person who wants to be super saver dude, okay? He wants to be the savior. He wants to be the hero. He wants to be looked at as I did this and I did that and I can protect you. No, you're only making the situation worse for yourself, okay? I said, you're going to get yourself killed. What are you doing? Meanwhile, was up in that bed with Bobby, okay, and she had a little nightmare. Okay, she get up out the bed, she making all these noises. I said, girl, calm that down. Bobby was like, it's okay, it's okay. You just had a nightmare. You know, she gets out the bed. She goes to the window. I gotta see. I gotta see. He said, no, stay away from the window. Stay away from the window. And she was like, I can't believe that he did that to me. I said, it's Donald. Why wouldn't you believe it? I thought that everything was gonna be better. Like he was gonna take me out of this different environment and put me into something better. And I thought he was actually gonna love me. I said, oh, you put all your hope and faith in this man. You ain't even know him, obviously. I said, Lily, you gotta choose better. Bobby, if you break her heart, whew, all right. I said, Lily, girl, calm it down. It's all right. It's all right. You know, you'll be okay. Max the whole time was like, first of all, when she first got up, Max was like, is she okay? It was like, yeah, she just had a nightmare. But then when they was going back and forth, Max was like, damn, can y'all shut up? Bobby said, why don't you just go to sleep? He said, listen, I'm trying to go to sleep instead of listening to y'all freaking romance novels that's going on up in there. I like to die because Max would have been me. Bitch, I am trying to sleep. I don't want to hear this shit. Okay? The simplest shit will wake my ass up. All right? I can hear that. I can hear that. I want to go to sleep. Okay? Do that in the morning when I'm in the shower. All right? Damn. Lily said, wait a minute. You said don't go by the window. What's up with that? I said, girl, y'all in a heightened situation. We don't go by windows. Anybody could be out there. Pop, pop, pop. We don't do that. Okay? That's what Bobby basically said. It's a target. You know, you gotta be safe. I said, just take your man word for it, all right? Meanwhile, ooh, you know, Donald go visit Washington in the hospital. Hunter. He in the hospital with Jason, okay? And they having a little conversation. And at this point, you know, he's trying to ask what's going on with what people have said about what Victoria said. You know, his whole thing is, okay, it's fine that she said what she said up on that podium because it's working in our favor. It's having people questioning, you know, about the VP as to why he would come out and say this. It's going to have people looking deeper into it or whatever. But that's also the issue. People going to look deeper into it and they might find some stuff on us. That's what they don't realize. And he's like, he is over Victoria because of the way that she's acting. It was like she didn't grow up with love and compassion or whatever. And we was like, we already know this, okay? This whole situation, y'all have a loveless marriage. She grew up in a loveless family. So she don't know how to love. She don't know how to do anything or whatever. And then she pops up, okay? And it was like, oh, he just here to go flirt and to, you know, get some ass or whatever. That's the excuse to why he here. I said, you know what, Victoria, there comes a time and a place. You act like you don't want this man. You say you don't love this man, but yet you can't. If I don't love you, why are you still getting so in your feelings and making jokes or whatever? Because you hiding behind the fact that you do still kind of probably do want to feel appreciated or valued by this man. And I realized that because if I don't give a damn about you, bitch, I don't care what you do. Because I'm going to be doing what I got to do. We just doing this shit for image. You know what I'm saying? But behind the scenes, you can fuck whoever you want to fuck and I'm going to fuck whoever I want to, you know? And I'm just sitting here like, girl, y'all like how I censor myself. I just realized that. And it was so clear. It was like natural. Pat myself on the back. Well, that's not my back. That's my chest. But y'all get it. I was just like, Victoria, you're doing too much, okay? You're doing too much and it's not funny. Because let that man go. Let that man cheat in peace. I'm just saying. And I don't even like Hunter, but let him cheat in peace. But at this point, it's not even about that. Hunter genuinely looked like he cares about his son, okay? Victoria, on the other hand, she could give a damn. You know, she said, damn, he looked bad. I said, what? I was with Hunter. Was he supposed to look good? He just jumped off a building, okay? So at this point, you know, once again, she brings up to Donald, oh, you don't know where your wife is? You know your wife on the team with the VP, or you know he in love with her because she on his team and all this stuff. The one that's gonna be testified. Oh, I'll take care of that. Okay. The whole time he's still trying to figure out where Cal is at. Meanwhile, speaking of the VP, he's sitting there. His wife come out there trying to tell him to get in the bed, and he was like, you know, he's just really concerned about how this is gonna play out because people kind of doubting him already. She was like, listen, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I need you to stop stressing because you about to stress me out, and I don't need my edges to be stressed out. Okay, I'm perfectly laid right about now. You know, I want some penis. Okay, because that's what she was hinting at. That's what she was hinting at, especially when she said, "Now come on and let's go to bed." I said, "VP, go do what you gotta do to get that stress reliever out." You know what I'm saying? That's a stress reliever right there. Okay? Because she had to convince him, listen, it's gonna be okay. You gonna be the president next. All right. These people gonna get the freak out. All right. They threaten our kids. So that means it's turbo time. Okay? Go, go, Power Ranger. Turbo time. Oh man, the way I be cracking myself up for no reason, and y'all probably be sitting there like this. Bitch, it wasn't even funny. It's funny to me, ho. Anyway, I said, quit doubting yourself. See, that is why people look at you weak. That's why they look at you weak, sir. Okay? You know, you gotta have some force and you gotta have some, you gotta believe in yourself, okay? Damn, and so that that can exude and people can put a little bit of fear in you. You know, your wife got a little bit more backbone than your ass, VP. I don't understand that, okay? Meanwhile, after that, Kareem took his ass to the goddamn police station and he talking to a detective, okay, well, a police officer. And he was like, I want to report a kidnapping. He was like, well, what happened? Where they at? Well, it was my girlfriend. She was kidnapped the other day, but she's back. And it was like, wait a minute, she's back, but who did it? The White House. They took her to the to see the president. And he was like, "Are you serious? Are you on any type of medication, or have you taken any medication or any drugs or whatever?" He was like, "Sir, I'm dead ass serious. Okay, like the Secret Service came in, they did this, they did that." And he was like, "All right, listen, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you talk to my boss, okay?" And he was like, "Okay, cool." He was like, "Wait a minute, you work at that?" He said, "What's your name?" "Kareem." "You work at that pharmacy?" And he was like, "Well, how you know that?" "You're the one that I was on the case when you got assaulted up there." And he was like, "Oh yeah." He said, "You know what? Since we know each other like that, I'm gonna take you back here and I'm gonna do it myself and get the sergeant so you won't have to go through all the rings. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring him back there." So he go in the back and I said, "Damn, Kareem, this don't look good for you." Y'all know every time in the Tyler Perry show when they go to the back and they say some shit like they got a hook up like that, it's over and it's done with for what it seemed. Donald came out there and was talking to that secret to the agent or whatever that was watching Jason, you know, when he jumped over, and he was just apologizing and stuff. "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Donald said, "What the hell you got to be sorry for? Don't be sorry. Shit happened, okay? But what I need you to do is I need you to find out where Cal is at." And I said, "How come he didn't just say Sam took him to the bunker downstairs? Because he was there. He was there. Unless he didn't know what Cal's name was, or how he, or that was Cal, but he knew that Cal got wings." I said, "Do he not know how he look or who he is? I mean, y'all work together, so how come you couldn't tell him that Sam? Because you was right there. Sam told you to take him down there." I said, "All right, you know, maybe I got it wrong, but you were there on the scene when Sam said for them to take him down there to the thing. So why you couldn't just tell Donald that's where he was?" But then he get a phone call and he was like, "What? Huh? Okay, man. All right, all right, all right." And Donna said, "What was that about?" He said, "It's somebody down there named Kareem or whatever talking about his girlfriend was kidnapped and taken to Hunter." And he said, "Damn it, I just knew this shit was going to be some mess." I said, I knew it too. Okay, I knew it too. Kareem, you just can't mind your business at all. All right, non-existent. Meanwhile, Sam done went home. Priscilla came up in there and was like, "What the hell you doing here?" You know, she said she didn't change the locks 3 times. He said, you know me. She said, oh, so you picked the locks. Okay. And I'm just tagging him at this point. Priscilla, if you're not going to beat his ass, if you're not going to file for that divorce, if you're not going to at least pop him or whatever so that he can know that you serious, I want you to stop, okay? I want you to stop. Let that man sleep on the couch until he get a place to stay at this point. You know, all these threats, whatever, and y'all got to see each other at work. That got to be so fucked up in the head, okay? Because stuff like that is why I'm against working with going out with somebody that I work with. Because what if it don't work out and I gotta see your ass every damn day? And I ain't about to, especially with my job, I ain't about to leave my job. Bitch, you'll leave before I do. Okay? I said, see Priscilla, that's messed up. Meanwhile, the agent boy, he done came out there to the goddamn police station in that interrogation room with Kareem. And Kareem was like, who is you? He was like, I'm here to take your statement or whatever. Well, you don't look like no cop. Why you ain't in uniform? He was like, because I'm a Secret Service agent. And at this point, Kareem realized that he done fucked up because he realized that what Sharon and Dale was saying was true. And then all of a sudden, old boy started putting them gloves on his hand. I said, Lord Jesus. He put them black gloves on and he went over there to Kareem and started to smother him. Now, I was a little confused because I was like, Kareem's still breathing. Maybe he playing games with him because the way that he had his hand, his nostrils were still getting air like that. I said, now, excuse me, are you just trying to muffle his scream or whatever and you're about to poke him with something? Because he can still breathe. He can still breathe. You know what I'm saying? The way that you had him held. But, it's TV. It's TV. It's TV. But y'all think Kareem gonna make it out? I hope he don't. Because I just don't like him. Okay, and I think it's time for him to go. But y'all tell me how y'all felt. The episode really wasn't nothing. It really wasn't, you know. But y'all tell me how y'all felt, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.